What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Now, today I have something special planned, but I'm not sure how much I can actually tell you guys about it. So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but basically I'm recording a special video. That's all I'm telling you, by the way. I'm recording a special video today, and I've kind of been preparing myself and like made sure I charge my camera and everything like that. And then just before I was about to leave to go, which is literally now, I need to leave now. But just as I was about to leave, I pulled my memory card out of my Mac, or I tried to, but I knocked my Mac off my bed and it landed on the memory card. So basically, I've just snapped my 64 gig memory card and it's not working at all. I've just tried to plug it into the camera and everything and it's not working. So I thought I had a spare memory card, which I do, but it's like 2 gigabytes. And with my camera, that doesn't last like at all. I'm surprised it's still recording a minute in. So, before I go and record this video, I need to go and get fuel and also buy a new memory card. So, it's going to be a pricey night, but it needs to be done. Like I said, I don't know how much of what I'm doing I can talk about or show you. So, I'm going to catch up with you guys later when I go in the gym for a little bit. So, yeah, if I can show you, I'll show you.
Hi, my name's Matthew Pearson Taylor, and I've been thinking about doing one of these videos for a while because at a personal level I've dealt with a lot of depression and anxiety and went through a lot over the past 3 years of my life. And some of you who may have us on Facebook may say I've put a lot of what I've been going through, and I've had a lot of messages of people speaking to us and not wanting to speak to people. So I feel if I speak to the entire of my Facebook and anyone who shares it, anyone who views it, they'll feel more obliged to talk to people and speak to people because it's an issue, and it needs more attention because I don't feel people take it serious enough and people don't realise it's an actual illness and not something which is just in your mind and you can just get rid of. And it needs more people saying, more people like me, because I'm only 20 years old and I've went through a hell of a lot to be in the situation I am, and I want the world to see that people like me who will just live normal lives will have to deal with this stuff. And I'm going to tell you all my story and what I've went through, and I hope it can help people. Just speak to people, anyone, a friend, family, doctor. Just speak to people if you're suffering because you need to, and I promise you'll get better. Alright, well, I'm going to basically talk about what I went through in the past 3 years and what I've suffered with and the side effects and all that's happened to us, and I'm going to let everyone know what I've been through. Right, so about 3 years ago I started having feelings like a lot going on, and I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel like I had a proper reason, and like I'd always say that to myself, as I didn't really want to confide in anyone. I always had like obviously demons like in my head, like just making us feel weird and horrible. It was obviously just depression and anxiety, but at the time I didn't really know what it was, and I kind of put it aside. And a lot of people who know us have not thought anything was wrong with us, because me and myself, I'm quite a cheerful person. I'm happy all the time. I'm out a lot. I see my friends. I personally thought I didn't need a reason, and and then the way I was feeling was ridiculous. And then about 8 months ago, it got really bad, and it's probably the first time I'd ever thought about taking my life. And at first it was just, I thought it was stupid, I didn't speak to anyone, and then I thought I don't want to be here anymore, and I did make a first attempt at taking my life. I was in my bedroom and went downstairs. I got all the pills I could, probably about 30, went in my room and I sat there and I lay in my bed and I thought myself, do I want to do this? And I was like, yes. I didn't think about anyone else and I just did it, and I took for 30 pills, lay in bed, and I was ready to die there and then. And somehow my mum must have just wanted to go and check on us, and she came and checked on us, and obviously I was in a proper state, and she essentially saved us that night. And I can remember going into the hospital, and this is all I can really remember from the night, and lying in the hospital bed and just crying for about 3 hours, and just by myself crying because I knew, not because I was happy to be alive, because I knew my attempt had failed and I had to see the consequences and what I was going to put people through, and everyone, and I was scared of what people would think about us, like, cause I'm not in no case, and I was really scared, but I didn't want to be there. And yeah, and obviously I'd spoke to people then, and then people well enough, I kind of put it aside and didn't want to speak to a doctor. I went off by myself, but I can deal with it myself. And then there was a second time when I probably went for about a 3-week plan where I wanted to, what I was going to do and how I was going to do it, and I went out and I bought a rope to hang myself, and I went to find somewhere to do it just by myself, and luckily that one time I couldn't find anywhere, so I went home and I'll do it another night. And then I kind of went home and I was like thinking to myself, I need to do this, so but then I kind of put it on hold and I'm like, I can do a deal by myself, I can go through it. And then this was the third and last time I've done it, and I went to one of the bridges in the quayside. I think I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, the Reddit Bridge in the quayside, and I went there, and and me and myself, I'm terrified of heights, but at that one point in my life I was more happy I was gonna die than my fear of myself. And so I sat on the edge of the bridge, and the bridge has got like a thing there, and then you can put your feet down, and I went and sat on the edge and I was looking down, and I was probably sat there for about 25 minutes by myself looking down, and I was very close to doing it, and then the car stopped. It was this random, must be my early 20s man. He got out of the car and he spoke to us and convinced us not to do it. It's for 3 in the morning, so this man at 3 in the morning came and spoke to us and stopped me from doing this stupid, awful thing. And that's when I was like, I need help, and I want to live, I don't want to die. And when I got help, and I spoke to professionals, spoke to therapists, I got medication, and speaking to people, it saved my life, and it's honestly one of the most amazing things, because now in myself, I'm so happy none of them attempts happened, and I am alive to this day speaking, and I want to share my story, and it's very personal of everyone, because I want to show them someone like me, 20 years old, that went through something like this. And was speaking to family, friends, they helped us a lot. Friends would come and sat with us afterwards in the hospital, and they knew about us, always with us, always speak to us if I needed something to talk about. My family were very supportive. Nobody judged us, which I thought would happen. Nobody, and I can promise you that. And everyone was just amazing. And I'm gonna thank everyone, because I've probably put them through hell, and I've probably done a lot of things which made them want to blame themselves, but it's not your fault, it's me, and it was my decisions on what I've done. But I just want to thank you all for being there for us and making me want to live my life and be happy, and I am happy now, and I couldn't thank you all enough. So that was my story about what I've been through, and I just hope it helps anyone out there suffering, and shows them if I can be brave enough to speak to everyone and tell them what I've been through. Hopefully you can speak to anyone, the doctor, anyone, just friend, family, just confide in someone if you're suffering, because you don't want to do it alone. Someone like me did it alone, didn't work, and I feel like lucky to be here to this day. So thank you.